What's up, everybody? It's me, it's Alexis Maurice, and we have had so much fun. During our last episode, I invited these individuals, these gentlemen, to stay with me for another episode. So you're watching the Wine Up. Go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine. Tonight we are drinking on some Rascato Rosé, and we're drinking on some, what is that, DK? Beringer.
Oh.
It's a white Merlot.
White Merlot. So, ladies, go ahead, pour yourself a glass of wine, put on some lipstick. Guys, if you use lip balm, lip check, whatever you use, put that on. Pull up a chair. They might. How you doing? They might want some lipstick too. Pull up a chair because we are about to discuss the latest hot topics. Now, while we take our first sip, make sure that you go ahead and like this video on YouTube. Make sure that you share it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. At this point, Trey used to say like Jack and Adam. I'm like, no.
What about Craigslist?
No.
Why not? Craigslist.
No. You better share it on Reddit.
Yeah, yes. That's a good one as well too. But share this shit. So what? What you say?
He
about to put his shit on Jack.
You can put your shit on Jack, but don't put my shit on Jack. No, you ain't. You ain't finna do that. I'm gonna file a complaint against you. You hear me? But I'll let these guys introduce themselves again, starting with that far end of the panel.
I'm DK. I do a YouTube channel with this gentleman, Ty. And I've known Maurice for
a lot of years.
Oh my God, it's been forever.
A lot of years. Hey, Jamarcus.
Hey.
You?
My name is Di.
Let me have that.
That's it?
That's it.
How long you know him?
I've known him probably 2 years.
No, going on 3, because I've been here for 2 years. It's been 2 years.
I'm Ty. Like you said, we do a YouTube channel together. I just met him, but I feel like I've known him forever because I watch all of the Wine Up.
Right. See, those of us down here on this side of the table, we kind of think alike, and the ones down there on that side of the table, they tend to be a little more conservative. Oh, what? This stinks. But let's go ahead and get into these hot topics. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart has been in the news lately with these cheating allegations, extortion claims, all of this good stuff or whatever. So what had happened was, a couple of weeks ago, there was a video that surfaced or whatever, and it's alleged to be Kevin Hart. We're not sure if it's Kevin Hart, but apparently he spent.
You better put that biggest shit across there.
Y'all
God.
I'm sure it's Kevin Hart.
We don't want no videos getting pulled. You don't know that.
Some people say that it's his brother. It's Kevin Hart's brother in that video.
Like it was R. Kelly brother?
No, we know that was R. Kelly who pissed on that little girl.
So
like he
the
pissed.
same way we know.
Golden showers rain down on me all day, every day, or whatever. But Kevin Hart basically allegedly has gotten caught cheating on his wife, Jinko. What her name is? Eniko Parish or whatever, who is now pregnant, is going to be expecting the baby like any day now or whatever. When this news broke, what did you guys think about this?
The same way you get them, you lose them.
Ooh.
Right? She was originally the side piece.
Exactly. I don't feel sorry for her at all.
Ooh. Why not?
No, because she was sleeping with a married man.
That's allegedly. That's not proven.
No.
It's not proven.
His wife went on ET.
And she ain't got no business giving her interviews about this stuff.
Why she don't?
Because she's still using his name to her benefit. She needs to stop.
She is. However, that is true. Like you can't sit here and want us to feel some sort of way about you when you got this man and he was married.
Well, she hadn't said anything at all. But I kind of feel sorry for her because of the fact that Kevin. Okay, so Kevin. To me, I like Kevin Hart. He's not that funny to me.
But as a person, he's good-spirited.
Yeah, he's very positive. He's very. I enjoy listening to him. His book. I actually have his book. I haven't read it yet. Around this on my to read list. But
how long you had the book?
Since it came out.
Right.
But I had some other books on my next. Anyway,
he's a nice person. I met him.
Huh?
What's the next book you about to read?
I haven't read it yet, but Charlamagne's book.
Okay, I haven't too.
Black Privilege or whatever. But I feel sorry for her because Kevin Hart portrays and projects an image, and he even said when he was on the Breakfast Club that he would not cheat again or whatever the case may be. And come to find out, you'd have been cheating. Now, in his defense, we don't know when these videos were taken. We don't even know who took the videos because allegedly the traveling stripper, the girl who he was in the video with, she said that she didn't know anything about it. But she also said that she would take a lie detector test for $425,000. Who's going to pay you for that? Girl, we know you thought to cross this line.
Right, girl, I'm about to send you on Maury.
Right, exactly. Okay, but free. Exactly. But I feel sorry for his wife a little bit or whatever. Because according to her and Kevin, they were not dating when Kevin was with his wife, Torrei, or whatever. So what?
Torrei. Was him and his wife separated? Were they legally separated?
They were not.
I don't feel
they were separated. I don't know if they were legally separated.
She said that they weren't separated.
I don't feel bad for her.
I don't either. Not even a little bit.
I guess, it is. What you think, Doc? What do you think about this situation?
It's one thing. Okay, so we all know that whenever it comes to marriage, y'all can be separated before the actual separation process.
Right.
And it was probably technically not during that separation, but the marriage was over, So it probably was in that gray area. And I feel bad for her because she's pregnant. That's why I feel bad for her.
You know what? On the last episode, how he was making you kind of go back and forth, I agree with that. Because even though the wife is saying to E.T. that they weren't, Kevin was probably out. Yeah. But at that point, he was getting even more popular. So she was probably trying to say something that he no longer wanted to say, and I already told her it was done.
But you did not teach an old dog new tricks. He did not know how to keep his shit in his pants while he still had that marriage license.
Yeah.
So, just to see what you're not going to teach them to do that.
You got to be careful, especially when you out here saying that you're not going to do this, but you know good and well you've been doing that or whatever. That just opens you up to look like a hypocrite.
And that's if he was in the videos, if they happened during the time.
Right. Sure. Yeah. It's quite unfortunate because, like we talked about, Kevin is very positive. He's encouraging, uplifting people, and to see him do this, I've always said this too. Steve Harvey needs to look out too. Because Steve Harvey has a lot of quick success. Like over the last 5 years, he's really climbed the ladder.
Don't nobody want Steve Harvey and them soup coolers.
But the white folks will come for him.
Exactly. Look how they did Bill Cosby. Exactly. Speaking of which, do y'all think Bill Cosby did it to all of them?
Oh, absolutely.
Not all of them.
I don't think all of them. No.
Yes.
I don't think all of them. I think he might have done it to a couple of them, and they came forward, and then once that door was open, every bitch he ever came in contact with was like,
but do you believe those women, they knew what was up?
Yeah.
They knew.
Exactly. And
I won't say all of them because
come on.
But listen, even if somebody knew that they were about to go to Bill Cosby's room, back to his room to have sex with him,
and you knew what was going down.
But listen, it's not okay for you to drug me though. It's not okay for you to drug me. Even if I was down for the cause,
that's true.
Don't drug me.
That's true. No, but if you come in there, it might not be okay for me to drug you, but maybe I just want you to be a little bit looser.
Right.
No, but they don't remember it. They just remember.
Because I want you to take all the dick.
Right.
I don't want you to take just a little bit of it. When you hunched over just a little bit. No, I want you to take it all. And sometimes you need a little popper or cocaine or whatever it is to loosen up.
I don't want you touching anything.
Maybe that's why I'm not good at it. Because I need some help in that department. Maybe I need some poppers.
Maybe you need to get a little bit of rupees or whatever little pudding pops he was giving them girls or whatever the case may be.
I think it was good after we found that.
With the whole Kevin Hart situation, truth be told, the only reason we know about this is because they tried to extort him. Yeah. They tried to blackmail him with a certain amount of money. So he decided, which was smart, to go ahead and get in front of it versus, trying behind the scenes to keep it on the low. That's smart because a lot of people, instead of them trying to get in front of it and try to control the narrative, they let the other person control the narrative. And when you do that, you sometimes have to settle out or whatever, or you have to give in to their particular demand.
I feel like he tried to get in front of it, but it didn't go how he thought. Because did y'all see the video he posted with the family in the car, and nobody in the video wanted to be in the video? They was looking
so he just posted this picture on Instagram yesterday, and he hashtag hearts, and then hashtag these are the only opinions that matter. Hashtag we choose to live, love, and laugh. Hashtag the only ones that matter. Is Torrei in it? Yes, the whole family. And they all look happy.
Yeah, no, they do look happy.
Oh my god!
That's the article I had put up too.
No, Torrei's not in here though.
Oh, that's the ex-wife. Why would she be in it?
Because she's been on all of the other pictures.
Why would Torrei, the ex-wife, be
they
in the picture?
They are a blended family. Look
at
his old picture. She be in the pictures with him.
But in this whole incident, she's going against him.
Trying to refocus.
She has not gone against him because when she was
asked, the blended family, she don't matter.
When she was asked, do you think that he did? And she said, I can't say if he did or did not.
Yeah, she did say that.
She did. She said what she said. She said what she said.
What she said.
But she did, she knew where her help come from.
But listen,
so don't go too far out there to the left, bitch.
But this is all
when
that
you can't come back.
My opinion and the opinion of my kids. I don't care about
she pregnant. I want to hear what she said after she dropped that baby.
She got a big smile.
I'd rather hear what she said after she dropped that baby.
Can I hear what she says? Period, though, because I've never heard her say anything. So I don't know how she fit. I've never heard her say anything.
Well,
so
all that matters is.
Well, E-News reported that she accepted the apology. They didn't show her say it, but she accepted it, so they're moving on.
Well, since we talking about cheating, let's go ahead and talk about Wendy Williams, child, because she was in the news with her husband, Kevin Hart. Her husband, Kevin, was I don't want to say accused because according to the Daily Mail, they did a whole year investigation on this man. Like, he has a whole year worth of receipts, and they got the receipts too.
And they probably got more than what they released.
Can you imagine being that reporter though? Hey, listen, I just need for you to watch them for a whole year. I'm gonna pay you.
Paycheck.
Right.
I'll go deeper than they asked me to. I'll go to the deeds and titles for the house and everything.
Open up the trash can, like open up the trash bags after they put it out to the side.
As long as I got some latex glove, a pal, I sure enough will go all up and through that trash.
Yeah, no, they had been going deep though, because they said that he purchased a house
within
9 miles of the house he has with his wife.
And his name is
right. Yeah, they had a picture of the inside of the mailbox, and they had her name, and then his name was written up under it.
Whose name and his name?
The
lady
side
that
woman
cheating with. Her name's on top. His name's underneath, and there was like another name.
Was it a utility bill? Because you can get anything.
No. Like you know how the post office knows,
for these people,
knows who lives in the house. So you write your name and stuff on your mail.
Like my box here for my apartment, I have to write my name.
Did that though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
no. I mean, anybody could.
This is a whole year investigation.
Right, come on.
Okay.
They had pictures every day.
And they saying he purchased the house for her.
Yeah.
For her. And he splits his time between the house with Wendy and the house with the girl.
And they say it's 4 days a week with Wendy, 3 days a week with her.
Right.
And he be with
Wendy Monday through Friday because they shoot Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They do two shows. Friday show on Thursday afternoon.
Right.
So when the week is over, when the work week is over, he go over not cross town, bitch, 9 miles down the road to his other girl's house.
To the other community.
I guess Wendy's the 9 to 5 and the other girl's the weekend.
Wendy is the bread and butter. Like she said, as long as he come home, as long as she come home or whatever, he comes home to me for the part time, I'm good. Do I believe it? I was kind of skeptical about it, even though the Daily Mail had all of these receipts, until I listened to Charlamagne on the Breakfast Club. So Charlamagne, they asked Charlamagne about it, and he didn't have anything to say. All he said is he knew Sharice, her name is Sharina. Sharina's from my hometown. She's from Columbia, South Carolina, and there are pictures of Charlamagne, Wendy, her husband, and this girl with them or whatever, like to the point where with his father and all kind of stuff like that, she's in pictures with them.
But doesn't that kind of seem weird though? That why would he be with both of them at the same time?
Well, because her and Charlamagne used to work for Wendy.
But I mean the girl, why would she be in the picture with Wendy?
It sounds like an open marriage to me. It sounds like Wendy knew what was knew what was going on.
But what does she have to gain from that?
Wait.
No, what she have to lose? Because if they split, her husband finna get some of that.
Because he's her manager. He's her manager. And he's an executive producer on the show or whatever. So he's in control of her empire.
Right.
She's the face of it, but he's the behind the scenes.
And she clearly knows because there is a video on YouTube. The video that I watched, it says VLAD TV, where
Vlad
TV. She was. I don't know. Fucking watch
VLAD TV. That's him. That's not us.
I don't know what this stuff is. Like, I have no idea.
Not this side of the table. We be knowing. That side of the table.
So So this is the interview I saw. She has on this green dress, and she talks about when her son was small, like a baby, and she overheard her husband in another room talking to another woman, and she knew he was cheating, and she talks about how she dealt with it and kept going and stuff. So it clearly, I feel like it's the same woman that he's always been with. So she knows it. Like they clearly are sister wives.
That's sad though. It's sad.
It is sad.
Because
if she wanted to get away from it, she probably couldn't.
Because she's tied to that, and she's not gonna let him get away with her money.
Of course. And as much mess as she talks about other people,
which is worth a lot of money.
Right, but as much mess as she talks about other people, she don't want people talking about her the way that she talks about.
But you know what? I'm so glad. I'm happy for Wendy because Wendy addressed it on her show. For those of you, Wendy don't usually address hot topics about her.
Right.
But she, it's good over here in the hood. She flashed her ring.
But she said more than just that, though. I think she handled herself pretty well. I was impressed, actually. I was like, okay, Wendy. I really was impressed. I thought she was.
What did she say? Because I didn't watch it. I barely entertained her.
She basically said all is good in the hood. There's a lot of rumors about my husband, some crazy story. She flashed her ring, and she's gonna stand by her man.
But she sounded really confident.
Yeah, she's right.
Like she handled herself really well.
But
she said something like, if story's gonna come out about me, I'm going to be the one to tell it to y'all, because
she said she was following the story.
But
she
made it humorous, and she kept on talking about it throughout the top hot topics.
It got to be
something. Good.
It got to be something in the pot for her to speak on it. That's all I'm saying. Or whatever. I actually believe it. Now I love Wendy Williams or whatever. I went to the show for my birthday. I had a ball.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But something ain't right. Something ain't right about this situation or whatever. But I agree with you. She did a fantastic job. Speaking of which, did y'all see those pictures of her from her summer vacation?
I don't do body shaming. Okay. However, I'm gonna do it on this because
that's your thing. However,
how do you spend money on a body
but
that looks like that,
but not that?
But she just spent money on these.
Well, you should have had some of it down here.
Well, she said if I wanted it, I could buy it.
Well, several times.
But y'all have to think about it. Wendy used to be kind of fat.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So maybe she
kept this.
Yeah.
But then just did tummy tucks and
I don't think there was anything wrong with the pictures.
I'm sorry, what?
She's 50 plus.
Okay.
I think she looked fine for 50 plus.
Did you see her legs? Do I need to pull this up?
Maybe she should have had maybe a onesie. What is it called? A body?
No, but there's nothing wrong with it. She should wear a onesie or two-piece. She could have been on a nude beach if it's nothing wrong with it.
I didn't find anything wrong with it, but I'm saying maybe she should have had a onesie so that she could appeal to y'all, but I didn't think that anything was wrong with her.
Well, she ain't got no booty, but I ain't got no booty either. So.
No, I mean, for me, it wasn't about not having a booty. It was just the way her leg looked. It looked like if you were trying to skin a potato, you know how that, if you don't do it right, how it kind of hey, you know what?
It wasn't even her legs for me. Do they have some kind of back surgery?
You guys, she is 50 plus. I thought she looked amazing for 50 plus.
I understand that. However,
what 50-year-old
Angela Bassett.
My mama.
You don't know her?
No.
Somebody you know.
My mama.
My mother. They don't have all this stuff.
Listen,
I don't know.
She's okay. She's fine.
But she spent all this money on this body, and this is what you paid for?
She didn't spend all this money on this body. She spent money years ago on her titties.
No, but she just recently did something with her body for her to get smaller. Did she?
No. She stopped eating meat.
Yeah, she's vegetarian or something like that.
Yeah, clearly you don't watch the Wendy Williams show.
I don't, because I don't like her.
Wendy, fuck what we think, girl. If you comfortable, do you.
Yeah, be great, girl.
She
be great.
But T.I. has something to say, right?
Yeah.
Did she rate him for filth?
But you know what? He didn't shame her though, because he said.
What did he say?
He was shady.
What did he say?
Well, basically what he said was,
I'm not
going to say basically everything that everybody else is saying about this black woman, even though she talks trash about everybody else. I'm going to uplift her and congratulate her on being a successful black entrepreneur. Blah 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 blah.
That is kind of shady though, because you could have left off that first part. We didn't need
all shady in the picture. Come on,
right, and you had.
Why do you have to speak on her at all?
And Wendy got him back together. Though.
What did she say?
She said, "If I wanted to buy one like your wife,
I would."
But hers don't even. Never mind.
That was a good clap.
Hers
There was another plan.
He's saying hers as far as T.I.'s wife. Because hers don't look nowhere near as good as Wendy Williams. I will say that.
But let's talk about this. Since we're talking about cheating or whatever, what would you guys do if you caught your partner cheating? Would you stay with them?
It depends on the situation.
No, what situation constitutes staying? Yeah. And what situation constitutes
how much are we currently bringing in? How much are you getting if we break it up? That's real.
Oh, is that why you choose to stay with me?
No, because I mean we're not bringing we bringing it in, but we're not bringing it in like that. If we bringing in millions, how much you getting if we cut this off?
For me though, I feel like for me I feel like the situation is different because there are different circumstances. So I need to understand what led up to this, because what if it was something that I did that caused him to cheat? Like, what if I wasn't giving him enough attention, or what if I was being...
That doesn't cause anybody to cheat.
Yes, it does. Because what happens is people feel like they're not valued in the relationship.
That's why we talk. That's what communication is for.
Okay.
Don't.
Just so y'all know, we communicate. But
enabling people. Like, don't try to make an excuse for somebody else's bad doing.
No. Because again, sometimes I've looked at certain situations and I'm like, you know what? I was being an asshole, and I wasn't like they may have been trying to have sex. No. They may have been trying to have sex with me or whatever, and I'm constantly pushing them away. And so if I'm the one that's no, don't touch me. I don't feel like it tonight. Then what's going to happen is that person's going to go out and seek it, and the arms and comfort of someone else.
I'm going to have a conversation with you.
I'm not. No, I'm just.
Let's be clear.
Stop saying that. I'm just saying. For me, I just feel like there are certain times where I want to sit down and talk to that person to understand what led to this, and now I get to make that decision whether or not I want to stay. If you cheated on me, I get the choice of whether or not I wanted to stay based off the conversation that we have.
So going back to what you said, Ty, do you guys think there's a difference between a person just casually hooking up and having sex versus the person falling in love with someone else?
Yes.
So which one do you think is worse?
Falling in love is worse.
Really?
Yeah, because I like he mentioned when we were off camera, we're guys, so I understand shit's going to happen. And so for me, I need to understand why it happened, and now I get to make the choice whether or not I want to stay. But when you have a mental, spiritual connection that's outside of me with someone else, I can't do that because I can't compete with that. I can compete with sex because I can figure out new tricks. Do a little lifting of a leg.
If you're not good at it, though.
No, I'm just saying.
You can figure out all these new tricks all you want to, but if you're just not good with it,
or we're just not adding up, and I wouldn't.
Because some people do anything for the D.
Right, they will. They making challenges now for the D.
But I agree with you. I think having a connection, love outside of your relationship, to me, is worse than you just hooking up with someone. Listen, I think back in the day, well, maybe because we're in a different lifestyle, maybe, it may be different for us because sex drives our lifestyle because we're men at the end of the day. But you're right. That's a good point. I don't think a lot of people fall in love
with another person while they're in a relationship, because why even be in a relationship if you don't love somebody else? That makes sense.
But I don't know if it's really falling in love though, but it's still having that sort of that mental, physical, spiritual connection that's outside of physical.
I would rather talk to you than talk to my lover.
Right. If I would rather
be in a relationship with somebody else while you're in a relationship.
Right. Basically, like talking to them, communicating with them, being like, I would rather talk to this person instead of my spouse on the ride home. Like, that's an issue.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think I would, like I said before, I think I would be able to forgive physical infidelity. But it also depends on who the infidelity was with.
Why does that matter?
Well, because if it was somebody within our circle, that's a problem.
I might have to go grab.
Well, the whole thing is a problem.
The whole thing is a problem.
But I think that also makes a difference sometimes of who you cheated with. Because if I'm insecure about myself in certain areas, and then you go out and you cheat on someone that is everything
Something
that I
that I
want to
like.
be.
Yeah.
But I'm not. Like, you know, I'm a heavier guy or whatever. So if you go cheat on someone that's skinnier and more fit or has a better body, that's going to make me feel even more insecure because I'm not that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. My deal breaker with cheating is you have to admit to it. Like, if you cheat on me and if you're not willing to own it and own up and apologize to what specifically what you cheated about.
Oh, hey! That's how mad I am. I ain't gonna say it. He broke my damn glass.
I know a piece came over.
Imagine you know my struggle with that, right? Acknowledgement. People not acknowledging. I done broke the damn glass.
Yeah, I need you to acknowledge.
Is that a piece of glass in your finger?
No,
it is.
Cut. It's just a cut.
No, on this finger, on the glass.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh. Okay. Anyway,
first time in the wine-up history.
First time in the wine-up history.
And that's probably your favorite wine glass too, huh?
Yeah, because ABC sent me this. When I used to do my scandal reviews, they actually sent me this. ABC,
that's nice.
They sent me this. They sent me a cell phone case.
Well, ABC, you saw what just happened.
Because this is the last one. They sent me I think it's like a case of 3 or 4 of them, and this is the last one.
What happens to the other 3?
They all broke.
Damn.
I believe ABC to sing some more quality.
Right.
Cheap ass glasses, ABC.
Anyway, what were you about to say? Ain't you was saying something?
Yeah, you gotta let me know that you cheated. Like if I confront you, especially if I got receipts and I'm pointing it out, like this is how I know, and you still not admitting it, that's a problem for me. I can't.
Huge problem.
That's the deal breaker. And
that's my thing, because I don't mind. No, I'm not gonna say I don't mind.
Yeah.
I do mind lying, but if I ask you a question that I already know the fucking truth to, please don't lie to me.
But why would you even ask that question?
To see what the fuck you're gonna do.
Because I know what I can and cannot do with. And a liar is one of them.
But that doesn't make sense to me.
Come on.
I know the answer to it, but I'm still gonna ask you the question anyway. That's like,
okay, so what's the alternative way to confront that situation?
What's I shoot to you, and what's the alternative?
Yeah.
If you already know the answer and you have receipts, you just come in. Hey, what's up with this? Instead of, hey, so what would you do or how do you, I'm sorry, what?
No, I'm not even, I'm just saying that doesn't always work. That might escalate the situation to a point you're not trying to take it to. So, let me ask you.
I see what you're coming from, because it's like you're playing games, but I'm a game player, so I want to know what the fuck you about to tell me. I need you to tell me.
I play Nintendo, I play Xbox, I play
I need to ask you questions to see how you're going to react. So I can know what you're going to do after the fact.
It's not Sega.
Because if you give somebody an inch, they're going to take them out. They're not going to admit to you. If I know that you don't know shit, I'm not going to admit shit. Why would I do that?
But why waste time with the games, though? Let's just call a thing. Bitch, you've been cheating. And this is who you've been cheating with.
Since we're playing cards, call a spade a spade.
No, because I'm with you. I can deal with a person that's going to fess up to what they're doing. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to attempt to redeem yourself. But if you're going to continue to lie to me, I know.
And that's not even the whole story. Even if I give you the receipts that I know what I'm talking about, and you continue to lie, because they do that. They continue to lie after the receipts is in front of them.
Or they try to flip it on you, make it seem like you're the problem.
Right.
Luckily, that didn't happen.
Or they try to like blame it on somebody else. They try to deject from them. Like, who told you that? Like, no, it doesn't matter who told me. Exactly. I just need for you to.
Oh God, I had a situation like that. I'll tell you off camera. Because when I tell the story, they'll know exactly who it is on the story. But moving on,
they gonna
know. Okay, they be watching.
I feel like we need to. Do you have a Band-Aid you put on that?
Come on, you bring it. If it keeps bleeding, then we'll stop. It keeps bleeding.
Yeah, I know. That's why you should like wrap it with a Band-Aid.
Yeah, I gotta thing. So before we might take a
I want you to pause this and do that. You been doing that next episode?